Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's technique video, I wanted to circle back around and play with score tape. Now, I think the last time I did it, we used score tape with the foil, but this time I want to use it with deco foil. So the other foil was sort of like it was the loose foil bits, but this time we want to use the foil sheets. And what I wanted to do was because a lot of times we have all these different sizes, right? We have solid sheets of double sided tape, we have rolls like score tape and other tapes. You just want to create you a pattern using these different tapes. So on the score tape, the flat sheets, I had what I guess it would be like just extra bits that I hadn't fully cut up. And so I took that piece and cut it into 4 different pieces so that I could create a pattern on a card face, right? So this piece of gray paper is actually 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I was thinking maybe we could do like a diagonal. So initially, my thought was that I would have some going vertical and some going horizontal. But with the word I decided to use for the card front, which you'll see in tomorrow's video, I think they're all going to wind up being horizontal. Okay, so anything that's hanging off, I just trim. And then I'm going to I have an 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and then I think I even have a 1/2 an inch roll. Okay, now the wider pieces that are on these two, they come from that flat sheet of paper, remember? So it didn't come from a specific roll size. So this one here, I believe, is the 1/2 an inch. And sometimes if you lay it down and pick it up really quick, you can kind of get it to straighten. But a lot of times once you lay down score tape, that's it. It's a wrap. You can try and move it around if you want to, but you're going to wind up probably tearing up your paper. So on this one, I decided I wanted to do the 1/4 of an inch on both sides. I am so sorry. The minute I hit record to do this video, I have not been able to stop yawning, and I am so sorry, you guys. I swear to you, I was not tired when I hit record, and now it's like every other word. So if you heard that and you yawned, I'm so sorry. Okay, so is this the last piece? Nope, we got one more. Okay, and you can do all kinds of stuff. If you want to go crazy, you can create you a plaid or create, I don't even know, like a bunch of stripes, go right ahead. Do you. You can definitely get a lot more creative than I did. I just wanted to show you guys that if you have this product, score tape, that you can do a lot of things with it besides just using it to adhere your layouts or your memory books and things like that. You can actually use it to decorate. So like say you're doing a layout and you want a strip of gold, you can take your score tape, whatever size that would meet your needs, and do a whole line of foil. Quick and easy, and it's very decorative. Now, I'm just showing you that tool there. That's the sticky thumb. It does help for removing the back, especially if you don't have nails. But the key is to make sure you do score, like burnish really well, the double-sided tape. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble with even the sticky thumb. So I took out the foil, and I have one that I was kind of playing with before. And we're going to use the same paper and just use it up using it on these card bases. And I use my bone folder to rub it in, and even one of these that I use for my rub-ons. And that one came off like butter. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do struggle a little bit on a couple of these because, like, for some reason, the foil wants to stay stuck to the tape. And you'll see, one of them I do have to kind of fix, but I think I get through these first two pretty okay. This one wound up having a piece of my hair. I was like, really? Really? But I think I got it off. And now we're just going to lay down the foil. Now, when you're doing the score tape, it's very important that you put the shiny part facing up, okay? If you do it the other way, it's not going to stick right and it's not going to look right. So you have to go shiny up top. And then when you lift it off, once I get done inspecting it, there you have it. So you get this great decorative detail with your foil with not a whole lot of work. You don't have to laminate. You don't have to figure out how you're going to put it through. If you have your mink machine, you don't have to use that. This is simple, easy, no fuss, no muss, however they say it. Very easy decorative technique that you can do and you can use on anything. The front of your album, you want to add some, rays of sunshine coming out from the photo. Create it with your score tape. You know what I mean? And there's so many different color of foils. Oh my gosh. The possibilities are really and truly endless. So right here, I think it is. Yeah. I wind up taking this little piece off because it had like curled up. So you're going to see me put another little tiny piece. And then we're going to cut that. And I'm going to try and burnish it really good. And then take the little cover off. And hope that I can put this little corner down. And it'll cover. So I'm just trying to maneuver it. And then I'm able to get it to lay back down. And I'm not 100% like really worried about it. Because I can trim on that one end. So then that way, at the end of the day, it's not going to be a problem. So final one, taking the backing off. I'm using mostly my finger. Just to show you, really, you could use either one. I like the sticky thumb only because it really does help loosen it, which makes it easier for your non-nail people to grab and pull it up. So I definitely highly suggest it. Now this one, I wind up taking that 1/8 of an inch right off the top of the paper, and I left it. I was like, okay, we'll just leave it like that. I'm not going to stress about it. Now, what I like about the deco foils, they do come with like, I want to say it's 3 or 5 sheets of that foil. So the foil can last you a long time. So don't be afraid. Buy the product. You know what I mean? But the main thing is, I know that my little scrapbook store, she was selling through Christmas in July, the score tape, and I just wanted to show everybody that there's other ways that you can use your score tape to decorate not only cards but layouts and even scrapbooks. So thank you guys so much for joining. Please hit that like and subscribe button and make sure you join me tomorrow when we turn these into final cards. Thanks you guys and have a great day.